At the University of Lagos, experts, policymakers, and academics converged for the 2025 International Week for a forward-looking dialogue on digital innovation and property tax in Lagos. Hosted by the Faculty of Environmental Sciences, the event explored how digitized taxation could reshape Lagos' urban future. The Dean of the Faculty, Professor Olumide Adenuga, opened the session with a challenge to use data and technology not only for efficiency, but also to promote equity and trust in governance.
Property and infrastructure is immense. Property tax remains one of the most underutilized sources of internally generated revenue in many parts of Nigeria, including Lagos. However, the story is beginning to change.
The Lagos State Commissioner for Housing, Moruf Akinde-Rufatai, in his keynote address, disclosed that the state is piloting a digital house numbering and addressing system. Mr. Akinde-Rufatai, who was represented by Adefunke Adewale, described the project as one that links every property to a central database through QR codes.
The system is being piloted in selected areas, and the results are encouraging. Improved property visibility, better data integration, and enhanced civic engagement.
Once fully deployed, she noted that the innovation will revolutionize the administration of land, tax collection, and community planning. At the heart of the dialogue were three keywords: tax, trust, and transparency. Experts say this initiative will boost transparency, improve revenue collection, and ensure fairer property assessments across the city. The experts agreed that residents' reluctance to pay property tax often stems from distrust and lack of transparency in governance.
If you are transparent, you can show and prove to them that yes, you are using the money for your progress. They will see roads, they will see drainages, and other.
Professor Muyiwa Agumbiade of the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, University of Lagos, highlighted a critical gap, noting that GPS devices cannot function without cadastral mapping.
And it can be, it's useless in Nigeria because what we make it work is not activated.
Digital innovation helps, but it cannot answer some of the core challenges which Africa faces, particularly the 56% of sub-Saharan Africa's urban population that live in informal settlements, as Ferry Bremer has just highlighted.
As discussions drew to a close, experts and guests maintained that digitized taxation is not merely about generating revenue, but also building a smarter, fairer, and more inclusive Lagos. One data point, one policy, and one act of trust at a time.